how long is an I-601 waiver take to get approved? So an I-601 waiver, it's not, you don't just apply for an I-601 waiver. I'm assuming you mean an I-601A provisional waiver, right? So if that's what you mean, which is basically for people, so let's say it's often used in this kind of scenario. So you entered illegally, then you married a U.S. citizen, for example, and because you have an illegal entry, you can't kind of move forward with a normal, easy process for a family-based green card, right? So if you entered with a visa and then you married a U.S. citizen, you would just file adjustment of status. You would file an I-130 petition in most cases, and then just move forward with the green card that way. The whole process would happen in the U.S. But if you have an illegal entry, you might be subject to certain bars to inadmissibility, meaning if you left the country, you may be prevented from re-entering the country for a certain amount of time. It could be 3 years, it could be 10 years, it could be permanently in some situations. So what the 601 waiver, 601A waiver does is get pre-approval for you to leave the country, to process your green card, and come back in. Because the only people that can process their green card in country, in many cases, not in every type of case, but in many cases in a marriage-based green card sponsorship that is straightforward, not humanitarian, just a typical family-based on marriage green card, right? For those situations, you have to have a legal entry. And then you have to be married to a U.S. citizen if you're out of status right now. So the 601 waiver helps fix the problem of you maybe not having a legal entry when you last came in. They let you process that green card abroad at the embassy in your home country, but they give you permission before you leave so you can re-enter after processing the green card, and you won't be subject to any bars to re-entry if you would otherwise have been subject to that. So that is what that is. How long does it take to get approved? It can take a while. So the whole thing can take several years. I want to say around 5 years for the whole application, to get the waiver, to get the NVC, to get documents approved by NVC and then transferred over to the embassy can take several years. So it is a longer process. If you are